New Orleans Saints are at home following a little very much needed extra rest. They welcome a team from another party town, the Las Vegas Raiders, who rumble into town with one of the hottest backs going.
Delayed hand up to Jacobs. Huge hole up the middle, 10. Cuts rates up 5. Touchdown Jacobs. His third rushing touchdown of the day.
Raiders brass is like, hey, Josh Jacobs, remember how we didn't pick up your fifth-year option? We were just kidding. You could take a good burn, right? Jacobs last week, 3 touchdowns, 143 yards, 7.2 per run. He's averaging 147 yards in his last 3 games.
And the swerving Jacobs gets away. They can't bring him down, even by holding on to his jersey.
Saints run defense. They gave up 7.7 a carry to Eno Benjamin last week. 4.7 a carry allowed for the year. Hear that knock at the door, Jacobs?
Benjamin straight ahead. Big hole, 40, 45, 50. Far side of the 40, 35, 30. Finally knocked out of bounds. The longest play from scrimmage for the Cardinals this season.
It was opportunity if you didn't get it. If Jacobs can lead the way again, it makes Derek Carr and Davante Adams harder to deal with. Carr had his best game of the year versus a tough Texans defense. 116 two-point rating, 8.9 yards per attempt, no interceptions. His second best game was also a big Jacobs game. You get the connection, right?
3-step drop, pressure up the middle, eludes, steps up the middle, fires, more at the 10, and he's tackled at the Texans 4.
If Derek Carr does this for the rest of his career, he will be a future Hall of Famer.
Adams, he's averaged close to 85 receiving yards per game this year, had 95 in Week 7. Maybe more important, 9 targets, caught 8 of them.
Why does Adams get so open on
Because he's one of the best in the league, if not the best receiver in all of football.
Tight end Darren Waller missed their win hurt, have to track that. Mac Hollins and Hunter Renfrow have been picking up the scraps. Renfrow, 3 targets, 3 receptions, 55 yards versus Houston.
Carr, play action, in the pocket, lobs downfield. Renfrow has it at the 45. Derek Carr off his back foot, lobbed it down the field. Renfrow caught it reaching out over his right shoulder.
Saints are one of several teams to get crushed by injuries. Cornerback Marshawn Lattimore didn't play last week. He'd be the obvious choice to stick Adams. How about Bradley Roby? He's playing good. Oh, look at that. He got carted off last week too. The Saints really could ask for a mulligan for all this. It's not that Carr faces a bad pass defense, but still, only 1 INT, 10 TDs allowed, 98.4 rating given up, 11.7 yards per catch allowed.
Burrow throwing this side of the field. Jamar Chase with the catch and up the sideline, and there he goes. Jamar Chase to the end zone for the touchdown.
Saints offense hurting just as bad. Every week they play the wait and see who's gonna play game. Jameis Winston, Michael Thomas both missed Week 7. Andy Dalton filled in again, threw 6 TD passes, 4 of them to his own team too.
Play action for Dalton, looking to throw, does throw deep. He's looking for Shaheed. Shaheed will make the catch, and he will score the touchdown. What a pass!
If Dalton's game last week was a whine, you might smell it and think, ah yes, vintage Jameis, 2019 I believe.
Dalton on first down, fires over the middle. The ball is tipped into the air and is picked off at the 30-yard line. He high steps, and then he does a flip into the end zone for the touchdown. Marco Wilson with a pick 6, and the Cardinals take the lead.
If Thomas is out again, check that. Even if he's in, give us Chris Olave versus Rock Ya-Sin. Olave is the man in the Saints receiving room already, averages 82 yards a game, had 106 last week.
Snap to Hill, who throws downfield over the middle. It's caught at the 30-yard line by Olave. Another big play through the air, a gain of 41 yards.
There is a but about that game last week. 14 targets, 7 receptions, and one of Dalton's picks was on a throw to Olave, so all joking aside, Thomas is needed.
Dalton straight drop back, throws over the middle, and a one-handed interception by Isaiah Simmons in midfield. Runs it back to the left of the 40, and the 30, and the 25, and the 20, and Simmons in, back-to-back. Interception returns for touchdowns by the Cardinals at the end of the half.
Ya-Sin, just one of the best cornerbacks in the game in 2022. Thanks, Indy. Holding QBs to a sub-60 rating, only allowed 50 yards and change last week.
Hills heads towards the end zone, deep right corner. It's caught by Jordan, but he's out of bounds. Could not get the feet down with Rock Ya-Sin right there.
Need to throw a red flag. You should know the rest of Vegas's pass defense hasn't fared as well as Silver and Black Adam. Raiders haven't just allowed a high rating, they've given up the highest. They're the reverse of that tattoo artist in the commercial. Vegas would like out of this lane, bro.
It's the same play they scored early on. It's a crossing route where the Raider defenders get mixed up in one another. There's no reason why the tight end Aikens should be that wide open in the flat.
Holy cow.
Raiders also have to have a plan for Alvin Kamara. He's been playing his dual threat role to a T lately. 6+ receptions in 3 straight games.
Kamara's back in there. They set up the screen for him. He's got it, Convoy. And he's across midfield and into open space.
On the ground, has hit at 4.4 a run or better in his last 3.
It's a stretch run to the left. Alvin Kamara turns the corner. 35, 40, 45. Shoved out of bounds as he approaches the 50.
NFC South is still there for the taking, even for a 2-win team, which is what the Raiders are too. Tell the comments section who makes it to big number 3. NFL media panel, what do you think?